hills and build them high. Makes a long time climbing before I die. I want the chance that's bit in his eye. Well, they gave me bars, but I can see between to a dusty yard and a long gone green. They call that freedom, if you know what I mean. And I drown my sorrows, but the whiskey's gone. I'm sober as good.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Shortbangers. This is episode 105. Joined tonight by Colin, and we're delighted to welcome back Liam for Retro Video Club. Liam, how you doing?
I'm all right, lads. How are you?
Good, aye. Good. Colin, you?
I'm all right, aye. Good. Upgrade on John for the evening.
It's an upgrade. John said he couldn't make us. He was doing something about networking and that, which I think means he's away dogging. Reading between the lines there, that's like he's up to. So tonight, this is our non-subscriber episode. So we're going to pop 30 minutes on the clock. 30 minutes on the clock. Get through some questions. If you want to subscribe, go to longbangers.hubwave.net and you'll pick up some extra content on there. Some really good stuff on there already, and thanks to everybody who has signed up. So first question of the night comes from TG Willis. He says, why has no one ever opened a Chinese on Leith Walk called Leith Walk?
Very good. There's got to have been, surely.
You would have thought so, eh?
Surely. I mean, come on. That's like, okay, must have been, eh?
Because they do loads of puns in that in other places. Yeah, I'm sure there's one in Dalkeith now called like Thai. It's like a Thai restaurant or Thai takeaway, and it's called Tiger something. Okay, no Tiger.
Right. But
you saw like puns on all these kind of things, so they're bound to have done that.
The Codfather used to be at the Meadows on the corner. That one, eh? And the tagline was criminally good fish and chips.
What was the?
That was good. That was a good one. That one. I mind that. The Codfather. I mean, the thing is, you just would call it that, eh?
Aye.
Like you would have a pun based, like, in the Leith Walk. That would be. I mean, it's.
There was a supper bowl as well, wasn't there? Where's that?
That's just up. That's up my street.
Is it?
Yeah.
Aye, supper bowl.
It's just up the road for me. Supper bowl.
I used to stay just off Leith Walk on a wee street called Smith's Place, and I'm sure I've told this fucking story on here before. Just when talking about a walk, there's a wee Chinese supermarket down. You come out of our street, turn left. There was an all days shop, and then Chinese supermarket. And my flatmate at the time, a boy called John, he was daft. He used to get stoned all the time, and he would come in and he'd just fucking tell me, oh, I bought this, I bought that. And he'd come in, it's one morning, so he just barged in my room. He used to do this all the time, and it wouldn't matter if you were in there with somebody or fucking, he just come storming in. Hi. And he says, I bought a walk. Do you want to see it? It's like fucking 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning, I'm hanging for the night before. I'm like, no. He's like, oh, I've just been in the Chinese supermarket, I bought a walk. So he's all excited about this fucking walk that I bought, that he's bought. So I go through to the kitchen. There's a fucking fondue bowl. It's like the handles in it are fucking in it. I'm like, a fucking idiot. So I got pissed off at me for laughing at him, but that was his fault, really. Some laddie, right? Next question, Peds Keenan. At what stage does a lamb no longer get called a lamb and simply get called a sheep?
When it's not a puppy anymore.
It's not a puppy.
A wee puppy lamb.
That's what I mean. So then, well, that's what ends up. When does a puppy stop being a puppy and become a dog? Like,
I think it's
the same sort of thing. One, is it? Because and do they age in dog years? Like, because if they did, it would be 7, wouldn't it? When it was 1.
The lambs age in dog years.
I know. Well, I mean,
sheep years. How long is a sheep year?
That's what I mean. Are they got to be? Because a dog will live to what? Most dogs will live to like 12, 13 or whatever, right? Because it's 7 years they age per year, or it's meant to be. So how long do sheep live? They don't live until they're 40, are they?
Because we eat them.
But then how long would it? What's the average lifespan of a sheep?
They do look quite old away. They've all got the kind of white hair and that.
That's what I mean.
I age really quickly.
I did again, and so there must be like an
I think he's
official
got
answer
something.
for it.
Well, I was going to say, it must be like, no, I wasn't going to claim puppy or anything.
Right, well, there you go, right? There you
After a
go.
year or two, I would have thought.
The life expectancy of a sheep is 10 to 12 years. So they must age in dog years. Oh, well, similar to dog years. Yeah, that's just stuff. They must do. Yeah.
Aye.
So DG Willis replied to this one and says, a lamb becomes a hogget once it is 15 months old. Have you ever heard of a hogget?
No.
I've never heard that before in all my days. So I think how long it's a hogget before it's a sheep then.
As you say, though, I think after one, if I was putting a number on it, because it's 7, really, then.
Aye.
Okay, aye. Right.
Does it say anything in Wiki there or whatever it is you looked at about aging 7 years at a time?
No,
Or
but
is it
dogs,
just saying
that is a
dog?
fact with dogs, though.
Aye, that is. Aye, dog years.
Aye,
That's
dog
well known.
years is a real thing. So,
Yeah.
again, once it stops chewing the furniture, then it's no longer a lot. You know what I mean? It's no longer it's a sheep then.
We just got our puppy neutered, right? So he's 9 months and he's chewed a hole in our sofa, fucked another sofa. He keeps trying to shag things, right? So we've got his boss done. He's chewed a hole in the wall. So he's recovering now for his wee operation.
Just a bit of a wee glory hole in.
Eh?
Just a wee glory hole in the living room.
We put this big duvet in his bed so it's comfy for him, and the first thing I did was fucking start humping it. I was like, I thought you were meant to stop doing that now. But
when they balls you, they're meant to.
not a total waste of time, eh? Anyway, Liam Glanville says, how often do you wash your towels?
Frequently, after every shower, actually.
Yeah.
I shouldn't, but I do.
I do
Once a week.
for bath towels and that. Like after you have a shower, you chuck them in the wash. But
See, we've not got a bath. We've only got a shower.
Right.
So it's like, nah. Hand towels is different, I think. Shower towels, I don't know. Just shower towels. It's like every pretty much every use.
Aye.
I'm once a week.
Is you? Well, so you use a towel for a full week, aye? Well, you have a shower every day, so
well.
Again, so if you have a shower every day, again, I only get 7 days of it.
Maybe we do one midweek then. I'm pretty sure it's only usually like I don't know.
I mean, you definitely can get 2 or 3.
Aye, are you doing a towel wash, Cole? Is that what you're meaning? Like so you're only using the towel once, and then you're doing a towels wash once a week, or are you reusing your towel before you wash it?
No, I've reused my towel before, definitely.
Oh no, I've definitely did. Like you can get a couple of showers of it or whatever, but I mean, I'm quite bad for no doing that. I mean, what is a normal thing? Again, what does my fucking head in or not? Right, like on the topic of this. Like, so, like I used to ken somebody that, like, that
a friend,
that they never had any big towels.
All right.
It was just wee hand towels, like just the wee towels that you were meant, like, because that's and I'm going, well, you know, like you must have big towels. Nah, but that's. Well, I mean, you could do it because the towel big or whatever, you know what I mean? But it's like, I didn't have any big towels. It's like that scene in Starsky and Hutch where he tries to put the wee towel in the window. That's what it's like. Honestly, no big towels. We only use wee towels. It's like, what's on me to dry myself with a tea towel? How's that work?
They're not coming sets though as well, so you get.
No, I think genuinely, I think they would buy the towels. I swear to God, they would buy the towels and they would. Like, day away with the big towels because they used to get too wet and that, and it wasn't like they would take too long to dry it. Honestly, weird day.
Aye, not as weird as me only washing them once a week though.
Well,
what's the point of the in between size ones though? Because you get like a hand towel, you can understand, and then the big bath towels for drying after a shower, you can understand. What about the midpoint one? What's the point of name?
Maybe if you're wee,
Aye,
for midgets.
Well,
bath towels for midgets.
Maybe if you're again like an infant or something, kid. Well, okay,
You're just being politically correct here.
maybe. I'm trying to be.
What is the difference between a dwarf and a midget? Like, did we work that one out?
No, that's in the office, isn't it?
It's in the
Well,
office.
so what's a goblin? That's in the office, isn't it? What's a goblin then?
What?
When did he start the conversation? I didn't really care. I thought a dwarf. If I was to guess, I think a dwarf. Like they have that sort of like they have that condition where they all kind of look the same. Whereas I think a midget is just like Warwick Davis isn't he a dwarf? I don't think, is he? Like
it's some of it. One of them's off proportion, but they're just small.
I think that's maybe the difference, but I might be wrong with that. I don't know any.
I remember asking my brother-in-law Charlie that question once, and he went, "Oh, I ken this one." Oh, dead keen because he doesn't ken the answer to very much stuff. And he goes, "It's the forehead, eh?" I went, "Not think so."
No, I don't think it's that.
Anyway, apologies to any dwarfs or midgets.
If you've just tuned in, this is QI with Stephen Fry. And, right, the next question is from Mark McKenzie. Assuming The Wire and The Sopranos are the best 2 TV series of all time, but which is better?
I've never watched either.
Have you not? I've seen The Wire.
I've seen bits of The Sopranos, to be fair. But I mean, the people I've watched, Sopranos, I think, is more.
I've seen both.
Last week.
I like both, but Sopranos is better, I think. Wire's like a real sort of. It's like there's no all action. With The Sopranos, there's a bit of action in it as well. Kind of like the Wire just kind of goes on. It's good. Like you get into it, you get to know the characters and that, but it's no like nobody getting shot or battered in that like there is in The Sopranos. So I'd go Sopranos with those two.
I've never seen The Wire, so I'll go for Sopranos because it's fucking magic. We shout for Neighbours, Colin, after last week's.
Neighbours. Did you know that Home and Away is more popular in Australia than Neighbours? Did you know that?
Off.
Nah. Neighbours is getting binned in July or August this year. It's getting scrapped.
Seen that actually.
They're only makes money in Britain, but nobody in Britain's willing to fund it or something. So
I reckon anyone that watches it.
My house.
Aye.
Sits in the stair watching it. Aye.
Honestly, I've never heard it anyone. Oh, it's like River City too. Who watches River City?
No, only my granny I ever knew watched it. But then she died, and I'm thinking, well, who's watching it now? Like,
okay.
Grant Stott's
Robinson's in River City. Sorry?
Grant Stott's in it now, isn't he? River City.
Oh, yes, aye.
Paul Robinson from Off Neighbours, was he in it, you said?
He was in it.
What does Grant Stott do? Does he play the fairy godmother or something? The baddie? He plays in the panto. He plays in the panto every year.
I'm sure he's a baddie in it. I've seen him. Did he not put something on Twitter for a clip? And he's like, is he a music producer or something in it? Maybe you need to get in contact.
Oh, he's definitely a baddie then. He's definitely a baddie then. Oh dear.
Paul Robinson moved. I think he's married to this is going to sound like the Madge's Irish thing, but I'm sure he's married to somebody Scottish. So when he moved over here because she was Scottish or moved over here and got married to her. I don't know what fucking way he went. And then he ended up in River City for a while. But now he's back in Neighbours.
Was Danny Minogue married to the boy for Bros? It was one of the twins.
Aye, the drummer.
Aye. No, he wasn't the drummer.
Was he not?
One of the twins was the drummer.
Was it? Oh, right.
Aye.
Oh, the guitarist boy, aye, Craig or somebody. Craig. That was his name,
Craig. Anyway, right. LG and Cow says SpongeBob must be a pretty shit sponge considering he spends every hour underwater and doesn't absorb anything.
How do you ken he doesn't absorb anything? Because it's all underwater, so how would you ken?
That's when he comes out.
Is he never out the water, SpongeBob?
He comes out a couple of times, but as in like, but then it cuts to real life. So it's not a cartoon anymore. I swear, that's true.
I
So he's
don't
not
care what
sponge
you
when he
mean.
comes out.
Aye, like
Aye.
live action with
Like
the wee
live
sponge
action
thing
now,
to
with
it.
the sponge and the starfish just lying there. So it's like, yeah. So, but it's underwater the whole time. So how do you can?
Good news.
Tweet that back. Tweet the boy back and just say that.
Aye, how do you
What
care?
the fuck are you
Aye.
talking about? I've
How'd you can?
never
It's
seen it.
How do you can? It's underwater. So how would you? You know what I mean?
Fattest Pricket said, when the Beatles wrote Love Me Do, did they write it because they all pure totally fancied a racing pigeon?
Fucking hell. His mind works in the. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe his mind.
Surrealism. Or were they complimenting a barber on a job well done? Said Jeff B, replying to that.
It's
Was
funny.
it about a pigeon or a haircut?
To be fair, I mean, it could have been about a haircut because when you think about it, do you ken anyone in your life that's ever had the heart to say to a barber, no, they like it?
I wouldn't get the mirror out. Aye.
Like everyone just
You
goes,
just nod.
hi. Yeah, and that's it. Hi, brand new, mate. Sound.
You sound like fuck's sake.
Oh, honestly, I've seen a few belter memes over the years. They like things like that again. It's like, it looks great, mate. Yeah.
So you get that question at the hairdresser, right? Another one that's fucking impossible to answer is when they go, how much off the top? And they came up, what measurement are you like an inch, 2 inches? What are you looking for here? And then they go about this. And
You
just
tied it up.
Aye.
I just tied it
Aye.
up. Mate.
Imagine having. I've got the last time I went, she gave me a fucking feather cut. She was like, I went to a barber, and then I mean, the boy had an absolute nookie, like, because he be used to doing like short back and sides and that. And I went with like, I mean, it was longer than it is now, and I said, I just want. I can't remember what I said. I think I said something like, I says, I think I'm wanting like the boy at Titanic or something, right? I says, I think I'm wanting something like that. And he goes, all right. And I mean, terrible. It wasn't great. And then I thought, right, go ahead, go to a salon now. And then went to the salon, and then my first thing I said to her was, I'm not wanting that much of it. Like, I'm still wanting it to be long. I just, again, aye, neighbour. I swear to God, she fucking butchered this, like, and every time. So, like, kind of, I think it's at the barber, if you ask for like a wee bit, they always go too much. Right. So I maybe say like, oh, just the end or something, just the ends or whatever. Okay, just take the end.
That's what I said to them the last time I went. Look at the fucking. But they do that with the beard, don't know. If you say, can you take other, like, well, you want how much you want off it? Like, I don't know, just tied it. No, didn't even just tied it up, aye. They want a 4 or a 5 or a 6. I don't fucking know. I think what difference that makes.
I went in, I was 19 or 20, went into Shane's on, just round the corner.
I used to get my hair cut there.
Aye, so I went in and I had longer hair and I wanted it to be like Liam Gallagher. I had a picture and everything. And so I sat down.
In case they didn't ken who he was in the late 90s.
Can you give me a fucking Liam Gallagher? Right, Oasis. And without a word of lie, I sat down in the chair. The boy had a wee look and he went, fucking, just like this, 60 quid, please. It was about fucking three steps there. I was like, oh, fucking hell, 60 quid. A waste of fucking time.
Oh dear. Was it the big lopper Liam Gallagher? The one where it was like doing.
No, it was like sort of early
like the bowl, like the sort of bowly type one.
Aye. Sort of more like that. Couldn't get my hair like that anyway. No, mine just goes fucking like this. So it's fucking pointless trying to style it. Right, we'll move on. Fattest Prick said, has Will Smith ever seen Groundhog Day? We'll say aye. We get asked every week now if we've seen Groundhog Day. Yeah. It's like a running joke.
Right.
Whiskey Craig, did you ask this question last week? Yep.
And the
week before. Right. Part Fry's image said, what 3 words? What's your favourite location or 3-word combo? Him and that is the what 3 words? So it's a wee app that like the emergency services and some breakdown services use it now, and it kind of it's like
I can what it is, and it gives you a location, eh?
Aye, every square meter has got a different 3-word combination. So if you break down, you'd say kind of like fucking cheese desk house, and they'd go, all right, you're at Matty's house then.
Here.
Behind you.
Well, I've seen that actually.
I reckon that I've got a favourite one. If I thought we could have prepared something there.
How many times has he been lost, that boy?
To start ranking them.
Ken, how would he? Does he take a step and go, new word? Oh, that's funny. And then another step. Oh, well, look at that. Like, how on earth would you get that?
You imagine how annoying that would get for other folk as well. Where will I meet you? And Ken, fucking, how's sheep goat? Is that Tesco? Aye, they just fucking say Tesco.
Yeah, I know. It's funny. I just didn't. Aye.
I'll if I remember, I'll have a look and try to post some funny ones. Dave Graham says Liam backwards spells male. Is he the postman's baby?
I mean, I could well be. I've still got all my hair and my old man's baldy.
They reckon they take that for your mum's side anyway, the hair.
Oh, my grandfather, that's fucking the best seed of hair I've ever seen in my life. Honestly.
Yeah, then. See, it's the same because that's what I get to tell, because my dad's still got hair. So it's my granda on my mum's side was bald or balding.
It's just your Donald Duck, eh?
Aye, well, my old man went white when he was early 30s or something, so that's when I get mine.
I wouldn't mind a bit of the old salt and pepper, like. I wouldn't mind that.
Platinum highlights, say that's what I tell folk after.
That's what I mean. I wouldn't mind that.
I folk are paying for that now, the silver.
They are, I wouldn't mind. So it's platinum or
whatever. All right, TG Willis says, listening to your rant on Extra Time 1, what happens if Hibs get relegated? Do the folk who've already bought season tickets get refunds?
Oh, that's when we have that protest. We spoke about that. We go outside the West Stand and with pitchforks and that.
Go fucking rad, get a PA system and start making slogans. Mike says, how long do I keep up my bad mood with my Jambo wife, currently on day 5, and is it justified? You ever been out with a Jambo?
I have.
Still going out with her or moved on?
No. My first ever proper bird was a Jambo.
What has she done? Has she been annoying? Because if she's not been annoying, then it's no. You didn't need to be in a bad mood. I would
like
say.
if she's at home gone,
aye.
Oh, yeah, like then do you know what I mean? Then it would be. Yeah. But if she's not actually, she's not actually doing it, then it's a game in football. Okay?
He's used the hashtag Hearts cunt.
So maybe she has been there.
Maybe she's been walking about if gone, get it all that back.
Maybe Sunday then. Saturday night maybe. You might be all right by Saturday tea time, hopefully.
Aye. Okay.
I could see it gone another week.
I know. It's fucking it'll be June or July. They'll be in the fight.
Right, Gaz asked, why is the soy sauce sachet the same size in a king pot noodle as it is in a normal size one?
By the way, spot on. I had a king pot noodle today. And it's bob on. So me and the boy that I work with, man, we're like that next to each other. What is the difference? None. Hardly any. Again, honestly, I think there's hardly any difference. They just, because there's no fill to the top anyway. So they probably fill it the same, but they just have a bigger cup. The king pot. It just doesn't make any sense for it to be the same. Yeah.
It'll be a manufacturing thing, eh? They'll have like a template, and so they'll just. They've made the bigger cup, so why would they just make the bigger sachet?
Unless nobody's went, how much is actually in these two? What's the difference? Can't we?
Or eating the big one and going, that's fucking shite, there's not enough soy sauce in it.
Well, somebody is, because he's fucking said the question.
Well, I suppose if he's noticed it. It's impossible. Open one of those soy sauce things where you get it all over your hand as well.
Yeah. Very, very hard to do that. Yeah.
The design flaw.
Peel here, fucking slivers. Or tear here or whatever. It's like, well, no. because it just drips out.
See, the sushi boys have sorted that out, because they give you the wee thing with the screw cap. He's looking at me as if to say I've never had that. Aye, but but he's a potato man. He's no, it doesn't care what the M&S sushi's like.
In a 99 pence pot noodle, that's just no cost effective, is it?
What do you say when you get to the bottom of a pot noodle? Is it a tip it up and kind of catch the end?
Well, I'm a bit weird with my pot noodles, right? Because I put the water in, and I let it, obviously you might leave it for a few minutes and all, and then I put the soy sauce in and I leave it, and then I pour all the water out. So it's thick. Again, I do like water, like getting water or rubbish, I think that. So I pour it out, and then it's like thick. Again,
it's just noodles rather than a sort of soupy sort of.
Aye, so it's kind of like but so you got a wee tiny bit at the end, but I sort of drink it.
What you call?
I've not had one for years, but I would pour it like what you're saying there to like a drink at the end.
Aye. It's disappointing though, because the pot noodles generally quite tasty, but the bit at the end, it's like grainy, and then you need a drink after it.
Aye, I mean, to be honest, it's literally the worst food ever. You look at the powder and that, and you go, yeah, how's that? It's like fucking astronaut food.
I was saying the chicken and mushroom one's like suitable for vegetarians. It like tells you everything about what you're fucking eating.
Yeah, no. That is the best one, no, the green one, obviously.
Oh, aye.
Can't bring us out to buy the blue one.
What's the blue one? Sweet and
sticky,
sour.
no, it's like king rib or something, right? Sweet sticky ribs or something.
I used to like the sweet and sour one when I was wee.
There used to be a sweet and sour one.
I think I can still do it.
Oh, they don't have mine. They done a Bombay Bad Boy. I never ever had any of them. I think I've only ever had the chicken and mushroom one.
I think everybody buys the beef and tomato one. That's going to be the shittest flavour going, isn't it? Like beef and tomato. Who's going to the shops and going, fucking fancy a bit of beef and tomato?
I agree.
Mel Clements asks, why do we grow up to be shite bags? I'd love to have that no fear brain of jumping out of trees as a pensioner because you only live once and all that.
Aye, I'm a shite bag than I was when I was younger. Like going on the shows and that. I don't know if it's your. Oh, do you come more sort of aware of your impending death? So you're like, I don't know what it is, but I'm definitely more a shite bag than it used to be. I mean, the shows used to be at the Jack Kane and that, going anything. Now I would be like, no, I'm not going on that. Yeah.
To be fair, I'll go on anything. We went to Thorpe Park, Alton Towers last year. Like that roller coaster that the last year lost their legs and everything. Aye, come on, let's go on it again. It's but I just didn't think I could climb a tree now.
No.
You know what I mean? I just wouldn't fit in a tree now. Can you walk past trees and that, right? That used to play like hiding and that, right? And I mind that if you go up on a tree, I mean, like your mate when they were finding you, actually look and go, how did that ever fit in there, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm tiny anyway. I'm only 5'7". But I mean, well, I'm significantly rounder than I was then and all. But again, you just how did you do that? Eh? Again, there's loads of bits like that. But with us, I just think, man. So I couldn't get in a tree now. That's probably why.
Same with like kind of how you are with like beasties and creepy crawlies. Like when you're wee, you wouldn't bother with picking up worms and fucking when you're out playing with your mates. And we used to. I used to stay in Whitburn when I was really wee. I had a pal called Darren, and we would put beetles and spiders' webs to try and get a spider to come out for a fight. Do you know, with a beetle? And you just think. Whereas now, if I saw a beetle, I'd be like, oh yeah, can fucking get a bit of kitchen roll to pick it up. Or, but when you're wee, you don't bother. Can you're in fucking. You don't care. When does that change?
I'm terrified of snakes, eh? Like terrified of snakes. I mind once, you get the snake sweeties for the shop that you could get them in a mixture, right? And they used to be yay big or whatever. And you used to get
they were worms.
No, they were the snakes. So they were a wee bit longer, right? They were a bit that size or whatever. And I mind being in high school, and I think I was on my phone or something, and somebody had like dropped one on the ground, obviously for the mixture, right? So I'm walking along the corridor, and it goes, "Oh yeah, there's a fucking snake there," right? And I went, and like honestly, I almost jumped into his ear. So I went, "Oh yeah, fuck!" Right, and jumped that, and it was a wee mixture snake. I did. The logic evaded me because I was thinking, well, there's not got to be a snake in Liberton High School at 12 o'clock on a Monday, is it? But it's funny. It's shattered, bro. Honestly, a big fiery snake. Like, horrible, man.
It's probably experience, Colin. Eh? Like you'll do something and go, I didn't like that. Whereas when you've not had that experience, you'll just batter fucking right into it. Last time I went on the shows, they were in Dunfermline. So I'm fine. See, like if you're going somewhere proper like Blackpool Pleasure Beach or Alton Towers, I'll quite happily go and all the stuff there. The ones that came with the Rock Up and the shows are there for like 3
Just
days.
build it.
Listen, you can say it, right? You can say it, right? Because we all care what you're saying, right? So you can say it.
I'm just not as confident with A ones, eh?
Right.
So I went on
when the guy burns, press the button. Again,
fucking smoke coming out the back of it, whatever. You can see the flames coming out of the generator in the back. I went on the waltzers, and I mind being on the waltzers when I was wee and not being bothered with it at all. I reckon about a minute, and I'm going, I'm going to fucking throw up. And
my old man didn't like
they must have known.
waltzers.
They just kept it fucking going forever. And I must have just getting whiter and whiter and whiter. And I was like, I got off it, and I've never been so glad to just be like on solid ground. And my daughter, who was 10, she's like, "Will we go back on it?" And I'm fucking no. You can, but I don't know.
My old man got done with that day. My old man made the fucking error. He gone to the boy. Denny Spinach, mate. Eh? Again, just like, fuck, what are you doing? No bother, mate. Again, fucking.
Just standing there.
There's one that's like a big circle when you stand against the wall and it spins you, and you pretty much think it's just like the G-force pins you back. There was a boy threw up on that with everybody on it. And,
is that the one, like the cage thing? It goes round and round, and then it eventually starts like creeping up at one side. And
aye. So that was probably the messiest vomit I've ever seen. I'm glad I wasn't on that ride. Well, right, we're out of time for that episode. That fucking flew by. Liam, you are playing at Liquid Rooms 23rd April.
Well, mate, week on Saturday. So can't wait. We've just off the back of 2 nights in Glasgow at King Tut's. So we upgraded the venue today. We were meant to do the Caves, but we've upgraded to the Liquid Rooms. So I can't wait for it, mate. Cannot wait.
People tickets, say, Colin.
Well, fine, me and John are going. So we'll see you there. Look for a wee shout out. Well, maybe shout a daft question at us or something.
Sheep being in fucking Dougie.
Puppy lambs.
Thanks very much for tuning in, folks. Where can I get tickets, Liam?
Just Ticket Web. You can get tickets on Ticket Web. Just type into Google Retro Video Club tickets, and then first thing that'll pop up is Ticket Web. So I can get them there.
Well, worth going to. Looking forward to it. Right, folks, if you want more of this, go to longbangers.hubwave.net. You can sign up for a subscription, £3 a month, fucking bargain. I think how much the Retro Video Club tickets are.
Fucking far too much. It's a fucking joke.
More than £3, eh?
It's a fucking joke. Honestly, it's an absolute disgrace.
Excellent value as well. So sign up and you'll have an extra episode.
Oh, it's got to hand. It's got to fucking hand, I know.
It's pinned on my notice board here.
Oh, there you go.
15, I think it is. So.
Nah, it's 15, 16.50 looking for you. We didn't. But listen, we didn't see any of that. No.
So. Well worth it. It'll be a great night. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. If you want some more, go to our subscription page. You'll find that details on our Twitter as well. Until next time, we'll see you later.
Well, they trailed me down when I broke free. I drank all the whiskey in Tennessee. I don't drink water, no.